Well, hello everyone, and welcome to another World of Tanks replay. My name is Maniac GB, and welcome to my channel. Firstly, I just want to apologise for showing you the loading screen at the start. It's not going to happen on all of my videos. That's just so I can say one or two things before the game gets started properly. Firstly, a big thank you to those of you who have watched, commented, and also to those of you who have subscribed to my channel. That feels really good, so thank you very much for that. And also apologies to those of you who have subscribed for the lack of uploads. That is purely because I've wanted to do commentary on my videos for a little while, but I've had a bit of upheaval at the start of the year. I've had to move. I've been in the hospital for an operation, and I've just not had the chance to dedicate the time that I wanted to doing some commentary. But now that's all sorted, so hopefully I can now dedicate more time to it and put out some informative commentary for you guys. So today's video, I'm in the M5 Stuart light tank on Himmelsdorf, and it's a low tier 4 game, which I wanted to start on for my first video with commentary, because it's fast and furious and it's not a high tier complex game, so I thought that might be a bit easier for me to get used to doing some commentary. So what's the plan in this Stuart? Well, I'm going to go and push up the hill. I see one of the SPGs click the hill, so I'm going to go up there and go spot them, and then maybe see if I can push around the other side. I know it's a low tier game, so there may not be many tanks on the hill, and to be honest, I'm kind of planning on that, so I can see if I can push around and get into the enemy artillery. So the M5 Stuart, it's a fun tank to play. It's a tank that I've just picked up again, so I can start grinding through the American autoloaders and see if I can get a T57 heavy. My crew's only a couple of games old now, so they're not actually that experienced, and as you can see, I've forgotten to pick up any premium mains. Wouldn't be a problem in this game, but the game before this I was in a tier 7 game, and the only thing I actually managed to penetrate was a Cromwell from behind. So if you're going to, I would recommend running some premium rounds if you're going to play this tank a lot, because it does get tier 7 matchmaking. So I decided to stop just quickly at the top of the hill just to make sure there's no other enemies coming up. I did notice there's a DW1 heavy tank coming up the hill on the other road, but he's so slow and I'm so fast that by the time he's even halfway up it, I'm down the hill, down the other side. And this is one of the things I love about the Stuart. It's got a 9-cylinder 16-litre engine, putting out about 350 horsepower, and it's so fast. It's just so fun to just make it around everywhere. It's awesome. So I decided to come around and check the little loop, make sure there's no enemies in here. Fortunately I don't discover any enemies, so I decide to push around and push on into the enemy base. So I push around, I just spot 2 tank destroyers and an SU-26. Fortunately the SU-26 is facing the other way, so I managed to put a full clip into him and take him out before he manages to get away. I spot the T-82 HMC and the Sturmpanzer 2, start to put a few shots into the Sturmpanzer 2, put 1 shot into his tracks, a couple into his gun, another one, 4 shots into him. Unfortunately though, because I put 1 shot into his track, I don't manage to finish him off into a clip, so I have to hang around and put another clip in. He misses with his 150mm, start to put a couple of shots into the T-82 HMC, and then the SU-76I comes around the corner, and the SU-76M. So I decide to just nail it. Fortunately get quite lucky when ramming the SU-76M. He's a bit lighter than what I am, and I only lose 14 hit points. So I put another clip into the T-82 HMC, but unfortunately he manages to survive. And now it's time to just use the Stuart speed and just get the hell out of there. One of the tank destroyers misses a shot from behind, and then the Stuart shows up from the enemy team and puts a shot into me as well. But I want to go around and have another go at the T-82 HMC. He fires as I come around the corner, but he misses, and then I miss, and then I bounce, and then I miss, and then I bounce, and then I finally secure the kill. And now it's time to escape and evade again. So I just still using the speed of the Stuart. I take 1 shot from the SU-76I. Fortunately I was quite lucky in that it gets absorbed by my tracks, and then I decide to come around and try and help my friendlies trying to push down Tank Alley. I get the M3 lead from behind, I miss, and then I bounce again, and then I put 1 shot into him, 1 shot, I don't know where that goes, 1 shot into his tracks, and then driving like a bit of a noob, I ram the dead lead just as my teammate takes him out. Driving a bit like a potato there and doing a lot of damage to myself. So I decide to not charge the SU-76M, just because that's not a good idea, and I come around the corner and then find the SU-76I. Put a shot into him, but it bounces, so I decide to take a right and just not mess with him frontally, because he's got far too much armour for me to worry about. and I come around the corner and find the M8A1 with a 75mm Derby gun. But unfortunately he's facing the other way. I put a couple of shots into him, one shot misses, put the last shot into him, and I can actually stop and reload, and this is probably one of the first times I can actually stop and reload for the first time in a while in this game. I've put one last shot into him and secured a kill on the M8A1. And that's pretty much the game over with, really. There's one or two tanks left. There's a light tank and a heavy tank. The heavy tank's probably up on the hill. In fact, you can see him just been spotted up on the hill. I decide I'm not going to go all the way up there and chase him, but I am wondering where the Stuart is. Now, if you're not too sure where an enemy light tank is, and you've got artillery towards the end of the game, and your artillery is still alive, go towards your artillery, because chances are the light tank is chasing down your artillery, trying to get some easy kills at the end of the game. So that's generally a good idea, but fortunately I spot him at the other end of the tracks, so I decide to reload. So I've got a full clip ready for him, come round the corner, but unfortunately it looks like he's AFK, which is a little bit disappointing, because I think that was the Stuart who was giving chase earlier, and if he'd have carried on giving chase, he probably could have influenced the result of this game a bit better. He might have been able to take me out and then saved his team a lot of trouble. But there we go, securing the last kill of the game and winning the game. So all in all, not a bad game there for the Stuart. I managed to pick up a fire effect, a fighter and a bruiser ribbon, also an ace tanker badge and a Pascucci's medal. 5 kills, just under 1,000 damage, 998 damage. Would have been nice to have done another 2 points of damage to make it 1,000, a nice even number, but we can't have it our way every time, can we? And in the end, it's just over 1,300 XP, 1,316 XP, and just over 23,000 silver made, minus repairs and supplies and resupplies and so on. Fired 44 shots, 35 hits, 25 pens, and I received 298 damage, most of that from myself, from driving like a noob, and also 2 hits from the enemy team, though one was a non-penetration, which was a shot that was absorbed by the tracks. But yeah, all in all, not a bad game. So thank you ever so much for watching. It's very nice of you for you to watch. Hopefully my first video with commentary hasn't been too bad, and I haven't ummed and erred too much, and I don't sound too nervous. Let us know in the comments if you think it's any good, or if you think it's bad, or whatever. Your opinion is always appreciated. And hopefully I should be releasing some more videos soon, more with commentary, and I'm going to be working my way up some of the tiers. I've got some mid-tier games, and then I've got some 8s and some 9s and some 10s for you. I have got a couple of good games as well, which is why I wanted to start on low-tier games, so I can sort out my commentary before getting into some of the better games for you. But yeah, thank you ever so much for watching, and maybe I'll see you out on the battlefield somewhere. Take care. Look after yourselves, and happy tanking.